a very good friend of mine helped me get this 3D rendering of the work I've done on my property here. I'm going to give you a little tour, so follow the mouse cursor. That is the dry stream bed that I tapped into and carved in that swale that's on contour. It goes into that catchment pond and then overfills back out into the landscape. I'm waiting for the flood rains that are going to make that fill up. For now, it's just a work in progress, but I'm going to trace also along the top of the property line there, where there's another swale going into a catchment pond, backfilling and then out backflowing into some small swales and then outflowing back out into the landscape. And then what these pits are that we're going to get to in a second as we zoom in, they're what I call the human scale rainwater catchment ponds that I've lined with 20-foot by 20-foot tarps. And I'm going to zoom in to get you the scale here in a second, but it's basically about between 3 and 5 concentric circle steps that I dig down by hand with a shovel, and then I toss all the excavated material out to make that outer ring. And this is a concave pit in order to anchor tarps into to capture rainwater, and then eventually they'll get sealed with bentonite and become seasonal, if not year-round ponds. To get a good scale of this, I dropped in a little army man here, and that gives you a sense of what the scale is of these pits. They're about 25 to 30 foot diameter on the inside, but that's about the right scale. You see that figure there. So far there's 5 proper of these exact replicas, and then there's some other features here. They're not perfectly distinct, but you get some of the idea here of what the design concept is. The water flows, the sheet flows of water on the landscape, directing those into useful areas. And there's another sort of master swale along the top of the property that did not end up in this rendering, but the main system elements, the main design elements are here, the mainframe design, rainwater catchment, and then swales waiting to be filled.